The world is changing incredibly fast. New technologies, radical innovations, artificial intelligence. Embracing the new technologies and leveraging the power of artificial intelligence is what separates a true leader from a follower. AI won't replace people. People who use AI will replace the ones who don't. Discover your true potential and lead the path to success with the new Bitrix24.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Dmitry Davidov. I'm Bitrix24 Chief Marketing Officer, and I'm being assisted today by Elias Zakaria from our partner team. I want to stress your attention on the fact that we are streaming live both in Zoom and YouTube. However, your questions will be answered via chat only in Zoom. And if you want to participate in the Q&A session at the end of this presentation, please head to Zoom now. Okay, we're going to be talking a lot about Bitrix24 Copilot and AI capabilities. But overall, we have added over 10 new awesome features inside Cloud Bitrix24 accounts. And you're seeing the video of Starry Night is because we have decided to return to our old tradition of naming Bitrix24 releases after stellar constellation. And the name of fall 2023 release is Bitrix24 Vega, which in fact has been suggested by our AI assistant. Every time we unload new features onto our clients, we also give them more themes. And if a person did not change their default theme, we change it for them. This way, the person knows that Bitrix24 has been updated and new themes are available. The themes are available both as static images and as moving videos, and you can change those yourself, and you can also help your clients do that. One of the most important features that has been added as the part of this release that you already had a chance to play around with and to implement for your clients is the settings hub and ability to turn on or off any Bitrix24 tool or subtool. This is very, very critical. You guys have been asking us to implement this for a while. It is available now, and many of you who want to start out with Bitrix24 slow, you can now only enable the bare minimum at the beginning and then add more tools later on as your clients are more and more confident in their Bitrix24 capabilities. Also, the Settings Hub is a central location for all important Bitrix24 settings. The themes that I've talked about, they are available there. This is also the place where you can rename Bitrix24 account. This is the place where you can switch between different standards and settings like names or workdays, whether you want to use AM, PM, or 24-hour settings. All of those, including security settings and the option to enable two-factor authorizations. This is all centrally available via the Settings Hub now. So this is extremely convenient. I know that some of you have already participated in Bitrix24 Copilot presentation. For those who didn't have a chance, Bitrix24 has added artificial intelligence assistant based on the large language models. Of course, AI hype has been around for a while, and Bitrix24, we are unique because we have found practical capabilities that are really relevant for most businesses. And prior to this release, we used to present Bitrix24 as having 5 major components. The Copilot, the AI assistant, is the 6th element that is going to be very important in the future of Bitrix24. Copilot is available at the moment or will be added shortly to 6 different tools inside Bitrix24 that you see on your screen. And the primary use of an interaction with AI assistant is likely to happen inside chat. And this is how we have, as Bitrix24 employees, have been using it most of the time. So if you go to chat section, you will see a separate Copilot button that you can click. And the great thing about AI is that you can interact with it in the form of regular human conversation. So you can ask questions, you can give directions, anything you can do with your coworker or with another human being, you can do with AI. And AI keeps track of the entire conversation. So every time you ask another question, or if you provide other instructions, it remembers everything that has been done before. This is one of the greatest AI advantages, because any person can interact with it. You probably have heard the term prompt. Prompt is instruction given by a human being to AI assistant. And in order to get the best results from AI, any AI that you're going to use, is to provide prompt as detailed as possible, so that the machine understands what you want. You explain who you are, the goal of your interaction. So in this example, I'm explaining that I'm a marketing manager, I have a target audience, and I provide any special instructions. When you do this, when you tell what you want AI to do for you, the results will be much better, and you will be impressed, because AI provides answer back within 10 to 15 seconds, and better your prompt is, the better results will be. So remember, writing a prompt is a key to successful AI interaction. And one of Bitrix24 advantages of our Copilot is that we have, in fact, encoded most important prompts as action buttons under Copilot. So when you see things like explain this or summarize, those are pre-made prompts that are ready to use. So if you have a long text and you want to make it shorter, or if you want to explain something, this is all available inside Bitrix24 activity feed with a single click. So this is Bitrix24 inside activity stream. More AI capabilities that are going to be important to teams that have people located in various parts of the world. We know that there are a lot of international teams. If you want to interact with your coworkers in other languages, which is a problem for many people, you can translate the post from any language that AI model supports, and it supports I think 17 or 18 languages as far as ChatGPT goes. You can write a reply back in your native language, and it will be translated back, which makes communication much, much easier. I know that a lot of you guys are on our partner portal, and some conversations happen in English, some conversations happen in Portuguese or Spanish. With AI edition, it's going to be much easier to understand everyone. One other common AI usage in activity stream is ability to quickly understand a lengthy post. You probably remember that there was a certain one time or another, somebody wrote a long post, but you just didn't have time to read it at the moment. With one button, summarize this, you get a quick summary that explains the most important part of the post. Another awesome feature is ability to use speech-to-text engine in order to give instructions to AI.
Create 10 ad campaigns for project management with a target audience of female and male, small business owners, and decision makers.
For most of us, talking is done much faster and easier than typing. So if you like voice messages, if you leave voice messages in messaging app, if you use Siri, for notes. This is also part of Bitrix24 AI capabilities. Make sure that you tell clients that in Bitrix24 AI works both. You can type or you can talk to AI to get results. Another great place where Bitrix24 Copilot is going to come in handy is via tasks, because again, tasks have written instructions and AI can analyze any text and, for example, create actionable checklist if you want to do this. It can proofread your text for any errors, or it can improve even writing style. So here you see how AI with one click converted a task into checklist. So this is easily done with Bitrix24 Copilot. We believe that most common use of Copilot inside tasks is going to be writing descriptions based on prompt, creating checklists, and creating summaries. But the most impressive AI use scenario that we did not show during our last week's sneak peek for AI is Bitrix24 inside CRM, because I'm sure you're going to be really impressed by this. A lot of businesses communicate with clients via phone. People call you, they ask questions, they provide instructions. So in this example, a person is going to buy a piece of furniture. It's a lengthy conversation that takes 10 minutes. People change their mind. First they want sofa of one color, of one material, then they want another material. They ask about getting a discount. The phone call between a customer and a CRM agent is recorded, and then magic happens. First, the call is transcribed via Copilot. You have seen this. The transcription is available. You can search this transcription to look for certain details, but check this out. The comment section, Copilot has understood what a person wants. They want a sofa. They understood the material. They understood that the person has asked for a 10% discount, and they understood the desired date of delivery. Every single field that you see on your screen for this deal, where the star is, has been added by AI. This has not been done manually by a person. This has been done by AI automatically. And if the person has changed their mind, the AI has understood that they have changed their mind and they want something else. So, and again, the transcription and the text and the search is available so that you can verify that AI has done the job correctly. But let's say the person has changed their mind. They're not going to be available on December 12th. And they call and say, hey, can you change December 11th? Can you change the date of delivery? AI has transcribed and processed that conversation as well. It realized that the person has asked for change of a certain field, the date of delivery. And it suggested to a CRM agent that this change should be made. The AI will not change fields automatically. It will alert a person that it thinks that the person called again and wants something else. What he wants or she wants something changed. And this is done easily with one click of a button. So as far as I know, no other AI solution in any other CRM can do this. Again, automatic transcription and fill in fields in automatically and changing if necessary. You understand how quick AI is compared to a person. So if a person, if they're going to transcribe a conversation, it's going to take a lot of time. AI is 30 times faster, and it's a lot cheaper because, human labor, especially in developed world, is very expensive. A good salesperson asks a lot, they cost a lot of money. AI is much cheaper. So most of routine tasks can now be automated inside Bitrix24 CRM with our Copilot. Okay, let's talk about pricing. We understand that AI capabilities deliver a lot of value. However, during the beta test staging, we're going to give AI capabilities for free in basic, standard, professional, enterprise, and our free plan. The free plan is going to be limited to 5 AI requests per one user per day. Basic, standard, and professional, as well as enterprise plans, will have a certain technical limits that if reached, you will have to contact our help desk in order for it to be increased. The plan for right now, during the next 6 months, to get as many people using Copilot as possible. After this is done, there will be a certain limit on AI capabilities for each plan. And if the limit is reached, customers will be able to purchase additional packages for Copilot, and you as a partner will be able to resell those at a profit. We are also a unique solution in another very, very important respect. Our Copilot is open. It means that we support all popular large language models. I'm quite confident that there is going to be AI wars between different companies, maybe even between different countries. We know that certain AI providers offer their services in some countries, but not in others. We know that legislatures of different countries, they allow AI or don't allow AI. In Bitrix24, you can use any AI model that comes with API. So we are going to be providing ChatGPT as your default solution, and we're going to provide you with an easy way to connect Google or Meta AI solutions. However, I'm very confident that there are going to be industry-specific AI solutions that are going to work much better than the generalized models, and certain businesses will want to use those. You can use them in Bitrix24 via our marketplace. You can add them there, and this is very, very unique because we are not locking you into any specific AI models. You as a partner or you as Bitrix24 customer can select any AI with API that works best for you or for your country or for your language or that offers best pricing. So this is very important to understand that our AI is compatible with all large language models that provide API access. And now Elias will share a few ideas how you as a partner can use new AI capabilities to make more money. Elias, are you ready?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear us? Okay. Well, first of all, I would like to remind you guys that your NFR account has been released with Bitrix24 Copilot functionality today. We don't have the CRM features yet. Sorry, the best deal is yet to be delivered later. It does require a bit more in terms of how we can manage the loads, in terms of API from OpenAI, yes. But definitely it is coming first to you, to partners. But for now, you can play around with generative AI in chat, in tasks, and etc. All the scenarios that Dmitry showed, you can do with it. Why it is important to you? Because a lot of companies on the market right now, all of them heard about AI revolution, about AI capabilities, but very few really understand how to implement it in their daily work, how to make it work for them, how to improve their productivity. They try to, play around with ChatGPT or with other solutions, but only in Bitrix24, it's already embedded in their daily workflow. In tasks and chats, you can click a button and Copilot will appear. So this gives you the power to become basically an AI evangelist for your clients. you can not only sell Bitrix24 as collaboration platform, but as AI platform. And this is really something you should lean in and well, ride basically this hype way of AI with these capabilities.
Thank you, Elias. And if you are, go ahead, Dmitry.
Yeah, just a moment, just to add something, because we are constantly in development, so just we are constantly in search for new models to be connected, to be implemented inside. So we are in close connection with Amazon about their model. So probably we will add support later for this model or for any other model existing, because we have this API connection. This is the open API and open Copilot system. Yes, so just this is important for you because sometimes it's needed to be connected to some already trained model of some company. It could be internally used with no external connection, and it could be important for your clients to be sure that any data will be shared outside of the company. So this is the point to use any special model that could be connected using our API. And we next year we plan also put more efforts into development of API for you, and probably we will provide special points to be touched by API, for example, in CRM and in other tools and tasks for you to implement in your own applications for marketplace. So probably it will be next step for you to create your own AI-based solution for some industries based on your model or your client's model. So it will open us many doors in the modern world. So just we are sure that we are. It was a big leap for us, not even step, big leap for us to implement this type of solution. And as far as it open, it will be just open for you.
And when you guys update your websites, make sure
it's already available. It's very limited, but AI API is already available in the documentation. You can check it out and play around with it with your developers.
Okay, let's move on to presentation. One last idea. As a Bitrix24 partner, update your websites and state clearly that you are now an AI implementation specialist, because it allows you to get extra money for this service specifically. Okay, so we have released new Bitrix24 chat that you had already a chance to use, but it's important to understand why it is necessary to have a separate company chat. You probably use WhatsApp or Telegram, and okay, I think my presentation is frozen. No? Okay. And you know that if you use mobile messengers, that things get mixed together. You get a message from your boss, from your wife, from your kids, from your old friends, and sometimes scammers try to send you messages. You receive spam. It's very important to have a single solution that is, again, I think my presentation. Okay. You need to have a chat for your company specifically that is spam-free, and you know that business is being discussed there. So this is why we are introducing our new M1 chat. It's named M1 after our mobile-first development team. They are the guys who have developed this chat, but there is also another meaning for M1 that I will talk about shortly. We have added emotions. The new chat is more spacious. You can easily create a task from any chat conversation. And probably the coolest feature about new Bitrix24 chat is how easy it is to find things there. You can pin messages, and if you have a chat with a long history, if you need to find a specific message or a specific file or a specific file type, this is now easily available in Bitrix24 chat. All you have to do is click one button, and then you can find any message or any media file type. So here voice messages, documents are all easily found. It is a brand new chat architecture. We use a new data storage and it works much, much faster. We had our own internal challenge. We wanted this new chat to be able to work for companies or for organizations with 1 million users. And we have actually run a simulation, with over 1 million bots communicating with each other, creating group messages, exchanging files, and it works extremely fast with no slowdowns. So this is another meaning of M1, mobile first chat with support for over 1 million users if necessary. And the great news is that it is already available. If you updated the app, you had a chance to use the chat. We're also switching to new video calls because communications are now done not via phones. Everyone communicates via computer, via group calls. And it's very important. We have heard a lot of feedback from you guys where video calls can be improved upon. This is going to be available via beta invite only. The coolest thing about Bitrix24 video calls is that you can share screens for multiple users at the same time. This is something that is not available in many other services, but something that is available inside Bitrix24 video calls. There is a bubble with the image of person who is sharing their screen. The quality for video calls is much better, and most importantly, if the connection is lost, the thing reconnects automatically, and it's much more stable than the version of video calls that you're using right now. So this is new M1 communication platform available as beta for video calls that also supports companies of very large size. The calendar is a critical component of communicating and collaborating, both inside the companies and between companies and the customers. These open slots capabilities have been available for you for a while. We have released it earlier this year, and it has been a huge hit among our larger clients. Over 94% of our enterprise clients have at least tried open slots capabilities, and every fifth enterprise client is now using them on a regular basis, basically daily. There were 3 sets of requests that after trying our original open slots we have received. The most important one is the ability to limit slots to certain days like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, for example. You wanted to have shared slots where multiple users, multiple employees can be added, and then you wanted to be able to change slot duration, because sometimes 15 minutes is enough for consultations. Some consultations have to be hour long or 2 hour long or 45 minutes long. Now everything is customizable. You basically select, you decide how you do this. Let's see how easily shared slots are created. All you have to do is go to your calendar, click open slots, select another person, you copy link, and boom, the calendar automatically shows only dates and only times when both selected users are available. You share the link with your customers or your clients or your prospects or your leads. They sign up for a conversation, and everything is done automatically. So that's awesome shared slots inside Bitrix24. We have also improved our mobile calendar. You probably, I think if you didn't update the application, you still have your calendar only as a list. The new mobile calendar has a familiar calendar grid. more improvements are available to you inside new calendars. This is again very important either for large countries that have several time zones, or if you have large international teams when somebody is working in a time zone that's 9 hours away. Bitrix24 will understand each time zone for each user, and it will alert that if you're adding a user in another time zone, it will show a local time for him or her, so that you understand whether it's a good or bad time for that person to schedule to have a meeting. And again, easier integrations, more improvements are available to you inside Bitrix24 calendars. And here Elias is going to provide you with short instructions how you can sell Bitrix24 as a collaboration platform for large clients. Elias, take it away.
Sure. First of all, again, a few points. All of this is already available, in your NFR account, and very soon it will be available to client accounts, except for, just want to make it sure, except for new video call interface. It's still in development. We will be sending, more details about when the new platform for video calls will be available, but it's unfortunately not ready for rollout right now. As of everything else, what we have is new modern chat, new improved calendars and open slots, a lot of, basically collaboration tools will allow you to sell Bitrix24 as full suite for hybrid work, for remote work. A lot of companies right now are seeking instruments to implement, hybrid work or remote work features inside their company. And with this update and some more updates that you will hear about smart process automation and workflows.
No spoilers, please. No spoilers.
This all gives you the power to basically go out there and position yourself as someone who can implement full cycle remote workplace or digital workplace for a company of up to 1 million users, basically, because we've tested our chat for up to 1 million users and it does work.
Okay, so because...
And in just a moment, Dmitry, just to add just a couple of words for developers also. So as far as we provide this new type of interface for mobile chat, for chat and for mobile chat, so just you'll see it. So we have a new API also available, and we will put information in our help desk and to provide it to you. Just for better implementing of your own solutions based on the chat functionality. So just it's already powerful enough. So just we added more features that you asked for. For example, like forwarding audio messages or something. Just you added, and now it's fast. It's more powerful. It's native when we talk about mobile. And as far as the video calls, it was also our just main pain for several years, maybe just because we relied on some other solutions, but now we have it in-house and we plan to have it more robust and to provide more API for you to be powerful enough to implement it in your own industry-based solution, for example. So wait for our news, because we are in a state of in a last state of development, and it will be available. And what is more important, so we plan to also add support in our on-premise solution, but it's not still decided when and how. So please wait a bit for us for more news about this type of solution.
Yeah. I already hear many of you will be asking when it will be available in the on-premise version. We can't say anything about Copilot now, but when it comes to new collaboration updates, all these tools, except again video calls, will be available in the on-premise version very soon. So it's coming.
Okay, so because we're releasing a new communication platform, we also had to do a lot of work on our mobile app. And those are new mobile apps that you probably already updated and had a chance to play around with. They have a lot of new features. And of course, we have added the dark theme support, not only because people prefer using it. It actually saves your battery. This is a fact that I didn't know myself because I don't use dark theme myself. And it's also easier on your eyes. Okay, so the new chat and video calls are supported on the mobile app as well. Mobile task, we have added Kanban support for projects, just like you guys have asked. You already had a chance to use Kanban inside CRM. Now Bitrix24 tasks are available as list or as a Kanban board. And again, this is fully, you can interact with Kanban in the same way you can use it in desktop, meaning you can change stages, you can rename them, you can move them around. This is now available on Bitrix24 mobile apps. The list view has also been updated, and if you're using Bitrix24 tasks on a mobile app, you know that it's a lot faster, it works better than it used to before. Okay, let me hurry up a little bit. And again, the mobile calendar that I've talked about has been also improved. I have shown you how to customize menu on using a web version of Bitrix24 accounts. The very same capability is available on a mobile app. So if you use, say you use calendar more than other parts, the screen of mobile app is, that's called very expensive real estate because you can only put a few buttons there. Now in Bitrix24 you can entirely rearrange the menu and easily customize menu for yourself. But Elias already spoiled the surprise a little bit. Yes, this mobile smart process automation is finally available to all mobile users. You have been talking about this for, I think, over a year. You were raving about smart processes and how awesome they are, how easy it is to work with them. And one thing that was lacking is that they were only available on desktop computers, which limited their use to only office employees. This is no longer the case. You can set up, or you can participate, you can track, you can monitor any smart process, you can initiate any smart process just from your smartphone. This is very important for multiple countries. As far as I know, Brazil, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, and many African countries are the ones where people mostly use and access internet from smartphones, and many of them don't own or don't use or have no need for regular computers. And regular workflows are now also available on mobile phones. We used to have a joke that employees that don't have computers cannot go on vacation, because if you remember the workflows that are available in the activity stream, like business trip request, or if you wanted to go on vacation, you had to start those processes on a computer. You can improve them on smartphones, but they had to be initiated on a computer. Now you can just install new Bitrix24 app, and any workflow that is available in the activity stream is now available on a smartphone as well. Again, it's not as easy to work with those on smartphone because, just more difficult to type, but this option is finally available to you on a smartphone. And again, I usually approve most requests on my way back from a smartphone because it's just much easier to work this way. Another great thing that I want to concentrate your attention on is the fact that we are now tracking how much time each process takes. Like if you see here, the general requests are usually approved it takes 49 seconds on average. This is what it means for you as a partner. You have a client, they have a problem, they need to automate something. When you do automation with Bitrix24, you can show the results. You can say, hey, remember those expense approvals? It used to take a day and a half. Now it takes 25 minutes with Bitrix24. So we track the average time for process to be completed, and for each stage, how much time it takes, to move from stage 1 to stage 2. This way, it's easy to identify bottlenecks, and it's easy to find where process can be improved. So this is something that we have added to help you, partner, understand where the improvements need to be made, and so that you can have an easy proof for any client that this is how much value your work and automation delivers. Again, Elias is going to quickly explain how adding those features on a mobile app opens new businesses for you, because companies that don't have desktop computers are now your target audience too. Elias, take it away.
Yeah, guys. So again, all of these features, except maybe mobile workflows, are already available on your NFRs. You should be able to check those out, including smart process automation on mobile. Make sure you've updated to the latest version of the mobile app. And mobile workflows are coming, I think also within a few weeks. We will also be gradually rolling out this functionality first to partner accounts, then to commercial accounts. So what is really special about adding so much capabilities to the mobile application is allowing you to, well, again, go to the markets where people don't use computers. It can be either countries where, mobile penetration is highly more developed than penetration of regular PCs, as well as businesses where the workers regularly work with their smartphones instead of their computers. So a lot of I think you can imagine that endless possibilities that you can use with these mobile capabilities. But what's more important is that we have really gone into reworking the workflows for mobile, and while we were doing it, we realized that there is a lot of improvements that we can do, and I think that in the next stage we will use updated interface of the workflows for the desktop version. And what it really does is it can really show you how the real-life processes in the company improves by implementing workflows in Bitrix24. And when we are tracking each stage, how much time does it take, it gives you the power to show the client where they fall short, which processes needs to be improved. I know a lot of you are not just, digital implementation, workplace implementation, or CRM implementators. A lot of you are business consultants who help clients to, improve their business, optimize their processes. Now, with this tool, it gives you the ability to show the client where they're falling short, how they can see these bottlenecks in their daily processes, and how they can improve it. Back to you, Dmitry.
Dmitri's sleeping.
Is everything okay? Can you hear me, guys? Because I'm ready to present new CRM features and improvements. Of course, we have already showed you an absolutely fantastic scenario for Copilot in CRM that transcribes conversations, creates summaries, and fills in the fields for you automatically. We have also improved our proactive CRM that you guys like so much. Specifically, you can now create multiple reminders and you can choose how much time in advance those should be activated. But the feature that is going to be very important for our European customers is support for invoicing. e-invoicing. If you're not familiar, most countries inside the European Union and some outside are now requiring that every invoice has to be registered with a local tax authority. And sometimes it's a requirement that comes into effect next year, 2024. There are some countries where it's legally required now, and there are over 30 countries that we now support with e-invoicing via integration with StoreCove. This is the service that actually registered all invoices with all local tax authorities. All you need to do yourself as a partner is register with StoreCove, enter your API key, enter your country and your VAT ID, and after this is done, all relevant data between the customer and the local tax authority will be exchanged automatically. Every invoice will be registered. It's called e-invoice, so that you understand that this is an electronic invoice that is registered with tax authorities. Very easy to do, a simple integration available via Bitrix24 Marketplace. We have also improved inventory management. Specifically, we have given you the choice between two different write-off methods because different businesses have to write their inventory off differently. The FIFO stands for first in, first out, and we also have an average cost inventory management writing-off system. This is important for both tax purposes and for reports like gross profit and gross margin calculations. So both methods are supported. The reports are going to be created with the respect of the selected method, and we also given you an ability to add custom fields for inventory documents, just like you guys have asked us to do. But here's probably the most important new addition to Bitrix24 CRM. We have customers who store loads and loads and loads of data inside their CRMs, millions of deals or calls or products. And in order to analyze this data, you need to have a good business intelligence system. You probably remember that we have given you a connector to Power BI and to Google Data Studio a couple of releases back. But that required regular exchange of data between Bitrix24, where the data is stored, and Power BI or Google Data Studio, where it's analyzed. We now have our own BI builder system where we have added an implementation form for partners because we think that customers will need your help with those reports. We have created most common reports already, and those are very, very easy to change and customize. You know, you can change the frequency, whether it's yearly report or quarterly report or monthly report or weekly report. You can copy any report and create a new report based on it. But most awesome thing for the report is dashboards. Those are updated in real time and they're editable. That means that you can set up any dashboard that you want. So this is how easy it is. It's a literal drag and drop system. You select data source, you select something that you need or don't need, you select the order in which data has to be presented, you select the format that is best for this or that data type, and all of this works inside Bitrix24 on a dedicated infrastructure. This means that those reports are lightning fast. You do not need to exchange data between data storage system and data analytics system. It's all in Bitrix24. We have bought a lot of new servers specifically for this goal, where the data is transformed and analyzed. At this very moment, you can build reports based on 17 data sets. Again, those are your request, partner request, where you told us that we need to analyze this. We need to analyze how many phone calls were made, or this is the activity reports, or you need to analyze data for deals, for leads. 17 data sets that you see on your screen are already available to you. And when I say lightning fast, here's what I mean. 10 million records are processed and dashboard is created in 1 second. That's how fast it is. And again, Elias with a now familiar theme that this means more money for you as a partner. You solve the customer CRM, then you solve the automation, you sold AI capabilities, and now you're going to make money with BI Builder. Here's how.
Okay, we actually did this whole system with first thought about partners, because we realized we are not going to be, building, custom reports for the clients. We will provide, a certain amount of basic reports, and we will then allow them to be modified and build off of these reports. But most clients, most businesses who are grown, big enough to, have the potential or the request for more advanced analytics that requires analytics across all data sets that we have available, they do require very custom, very complex reports. And this is where partners should be someone who will come in. We've integrated this, reports with form to request help from partner from right away. So first of all, I need to tell you guys, so these reports will be, again, available in the next few weeks. First of all, for your NFR account, so you can get to use to it, get to play around with all the data sets that's available, how to build reports. Pay close attention to it, because once it's going to be rolled out, we will start, I think, again, with top plans, with enterprise plans, and we will be making it available to professional plans and etc. going down. Once it will be available to client accounts, most of the clients would want to create custom reports, and we will send them right to you. So we will send you requests from clients that they need certain report, and you should be able to build this report. And once you build this report, the client cannot take it away from you. It will be available only inside their Bitrix24. We will connect marketplace integration to it, so you can maybe sell it via marketplace. But you will have the power, you will have the ownership of this report. The client will not be able to, move it to another account or build off of this report. So it will be yours only source of income. If the client needs to modify this report, they will go again to you, and you can sell them another report and another report. And we know that some of the partners who've been using BI analytics module to integrate with Data Studio or with Power BI, they've earned a lot only on the reports. Sometimes they've earned much more from integrating BI analytics and building custom reports more than the average Bitrix24 professional or enterprise license cost. So it's a great opportunity to grow, especially when it comes to large clients who has a lot of data in their account and they want to analyze it.
And something that you didn't see in the video.
Just to add, Dmitry, sorry, just important thing, but it's based on superset. Maybe you know the product on the market, so just it's based on superset, and superset is actually allows you to create your own SQL queries. So just to run your own SQL queries, and it's open. So just you just can use our provided reports as a base to understand the logic and to create your own very own dashboards and very own reports. So again, so just it's open, it's easy to use, and if you're familiar with with SQL, so it won't be a problem for you to create your own very specific and industry even related reports for your clients. So just and to create your own solutions for marketplace to share.
So again, we will be adding a link to the video description where we will create a group on partner portal where we will announce updates when this feature will be first rolled out to Bitrix24 partners. Then we will give you updates and gather your feedback about how to use this tool. And well, once we feel that we're ready, we will roll it out gradually to commercial accounts, to clients. And we'll see how it goes, but I do believe there is a great potential for partners to upsell their clients and sell their services with this module.
And again, just like with AI, we want as many customers to try BI Builder as possible. This is why we're starting to offer it on the standard plan. But the figures that you see on the screen, like the maximum number of rows or data sources, after the beta testing stage is completed and we get the feedback, it's very likely that this will be reviewed and the limits will be changed to strongly favor enterprise and perhaps professional plan. You know, we're acting sort of like drug dealers. We want to get people hooked on our product, and then we want to make more and more money providing those BI capabilities and data analysis. This was a joke, by the way, on enterprise and professional plan. So BI Business Builder is going to help you make informed decisions better. Okay, Bitrix24 sign quickly. You know, this is capability that has been again released about a year ago. You guys already had a chance to use it. At this very moment, over 2,000 companies use it regular, and they sign over 82% of documents with. But one thing that they wanted to do and were not able to is signing documents between a company and company employees rather than customers. This is now available to you inside Bitrix24. Now, this is something that we have first implemented inside our own company, because an average employee, myself included, used to have to sign over 20 paper documents every single year. And because we have over 600 people working at Bitrix, that's over 12,000 companies. Now, 80% of those documents are legally signed via Bitrix24. When I want to go on vacation, I need to submit a leave application, and I don't need to have any sort of, encrypted digital signature. I can do it with a simple digital signature, and most of internal company requests can legally be signed using this technology. And we are creating a new HR manager workspace that is going to be familiar to anyone, because it's, it looks like Kanban, it looks like a regular smart process. Very, 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 very easy to use. All you need to do is select a document that needs to be signed. Then you select employees who need to sign the document. Each employee will receive the document to be signed via chat. The manager will see everyone who did or did not sign the document, and any employee, when they go into their own profile, they will see the document that they signed. They will able to print those out. So the entire process is very, very simple and straightforward. And again, most documents, and in countries like United States with very liberal laws about electronic signatures, 100% of documents for HR between companies and employees can be signed with this process. I believe that NDA agreements are signed this way already. And I'm going to pause on this screen for a while so that you can scan Serge Vostrikov's Telegram channel. He's the head of Bitrix24 Marketplace and implementation and integration. If you have a special electronic signature requirement in your country, special encrypted or government issued, you can add this solution to Marketplace. Talk to Serge, he will explain you how this is done. If you want to add your BI reports after BI Builder has been released to Marketplace, you can do this. Talk to Serge how to do this. And all other capabilities like your own AI integration, again, easily done. Take a photo of this screen and you will be able to communicate with Serge via Telegram directly. So this has been the presentation of new Bitrix24 Vega. Again, the things that we think are the most important, again, are on your screen. We're very confident that people are going to be blown away by Bitrix24 Copilot, but other things like our new mobile app with smart process support, new video calls, BI Builder, internal document signing, those are also very, very important, and I think they're going to give you a chance to talk to your customers present and past and offer them new services. Some of the features that I've presented, you already had a chance to use because they were available to you in early beta or they were released. We are going to start to release some of the features tonight. Elias made a short timeline for the features that are not going to be available to you immediately, and he's going to repeat things that are going to take some time. Elias, can you please refresh everyone's memory and talk about...
Let's sum things up. Well, features that will be released, well, not right away, but will be released gradually, will be, well, first of all, Bitrix24 Copilot. That will be, well, released within, I think, a few weeks, well, by our estimates, after, well, starting from tomorrow. So first, well, now you have it on your NFR accounts, but, well, within a couple of weeks, we will be, again, gradually rolling it out from top plans down to the bottom ones, down to the free one. Next thing is BI Builder. It will also be released first for your NFR accounts, and, well, slightly later, we will be releasing it to client accounts. All this should be completed by the end of the year. When it comes to e-signature, well, Bitrix24 Sign with your employees, I think it's going to be released slightly later because, again, some tweaks are just being made by the dev team, but it's coming soon. Same goes for e-invoicing. I think maybe it's going to be fully released early next year, but again, we will first make it available to partners. And I think that's it. Well, and obviously, yes, as I mentioned about, well, new video calls, it's still work in progress. We'll let you know when it will be available for testing. I think also maybe early next year. All the rest of the features that you've seen in the presentation are either already available for accounts who are in stage group, because some of the client accounts has, well, fallen into the stage group for testing purposes, so they already have it, or they will have it early on, well, tomorrow.
And the prices are, they're not being changed despite inflation and economic difficulties. The prices are still the same. Most of the most valuable new features are going to be available exclusively to commercial plan users, which means that you're going to receive more leads and prospects from us, and you will have more arguments why people should buy commercial plans, specifically professional and enterprise. I want to thank everyone from our tech team, our developers, everyone who helped with this presentation, and we're ready to switch to Zoom for a live Q&A session. I think it's going to take us just about a minute. Let's switch to Zoom so that we can see everyone. Please raise your hand and Elias will unmute you and you will be able to ask your question.
So yeah, I see there's been a couple of questions already in the Q&A widget on Zoom. Most of them about, well, technical aspects of Bitrix24 Copilot. Well, Jorge Alvarado asked if there is any technical documentation available about AI models. Well, we don't have actually documentation about the AI models because we're planning to use different models. So we don't have any, well, specific documentation. If you need to, well, read something about how to build prompts for OpenAI or for ChatGPT, you can, well, basically find it online. It's very well available, but I think maybe we will release something, well, in terms of help desk articles with some hints how to use, well, pre-made prompts that we have, but I don't think it's ready yet. But when it comes to, well, documentation about API or in the AI model, it's already available. Go check our documentation page. There is a, well, REST API, well, help file where all the API methods are listed and described. So you can basically find all the information about AI model APIs there. So again, the pricing will be, it will be free for commercial plans. We will later introduce more advanced pricing once we have better understanding on the usage or different models and etc. But at the moment, it will be even available on free accounts with very limited times. It will be 5 requests per user per day. When it comes to all other paid accounts, it will be, well, basically limitless, but there will be obviously some limits at the back end that, well, we will be constantly adjusting, so we can't tell you exactly which these limits will be. So yeah, when it comes to pricing, well, you can tell your client that essentially it's free. Well, we'll see later. And well, again, a lot of questions about languages. Again, since OpenAI model supports a great amount of languages, I think it's undocumented how many languages does, well, ChatGPT, any version. We're using ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. I think it's still not documented how many languages it supports, but it supports all the languages that is available in Bitrix24. Yeah, yeah. So you can write in English, Japanese, Chinese, Spanish, Portuguese. Yeah, it supports everything. By default, it's well pre-designed to answer you in the language that is in your cloud portal. In the same interface it's selected in your cloud portal as your default language. But if you ask it to speak with you in a different language directly, it will answer you in a language that you requested. So just go guys, play around with it, ask it different questions. Well, just
let's get to Q&A session because there are probably, well, I mean, there are going to be a ton of questions about AI, but let's have a chance to first provide your feedback and ask questions about other Bitrix24 capabilities. Elias, because I'm outside Zoom, you will need to select the person who talks and unmute them.
Okay, guys, you can raise a hand if you want to ask the question live, or you can use the Q&A section.
No question.
No one? Anyone?
Maybe anyone wants to ask a question? Okay, come on, guys.
That's the first presentation that I remember. I'm going to take it that you're so stunned, you're just speechless. You have lost, you can know you're so impressed.
When I saw the mobile workflows, I was also speechless for a day. So it's no surprise. Okay, a lot of questions about e-invoicing. Let's say we will be using a third-party integration that is called StarCode. So if it has any country in this list, that means that they have already integrated fully with all the necessary compliances in this country or necessary protocols in this country for e-invoicing. So we will give you the link to this third-party provider that we will be using for e-invoicing, and basically you can read and will find out more information about how it's going to work and if it's available in your country. Finally, Chris.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher. I am from Vandic, from Brazil, and I'm actually getting very excited with all the content that you just forwarded for us and presented for us. But I have a question that my main goal over here, I'm implementing Bitrix in many contact centers over here, and there are very interesting things that Bitrix can do over here in this market. My question is, when you were presenting, I saw that the dashboards would have the ability to be refreshed in 1 hour time frame. But the enterprise plan, the last one was covered by the presenter, and then I couldn't see if it's real time or if it's a smaller time frame. I would like to know what's the smallest time frame possible for this kind of operation that needs, for example, real-time dashboards. Thank you.
We're starting with 1 hour. It's how often the data is refreshed in the BI storage, and because we can probably update it more frequently, in terms of minutes, probably not real time, but minutes. But this is only going to be, we are going to understand how often it could be made after we test it exclusively. And the logic behind the decision is we're going to start it with 1 hour increments. And we're going to make it as frequently as possible for the enterprise users. And for the standard users, it's going to be maybe only 1 hour or even less frequent. But the specific decision is going to be determined on actual usage.
Yeah, so we will be relying basically on your feedback, on your client's feedback, how they will be working with these reports. If there's really going to be the need to, update every minute, reports for your enterprise clients, I think that will be doable. Obviously, we will not be doing it for, professional or basic plan or standard plan, but there's definitely, a big opportunity to, build off of it, improve it, and customize it based on the customer and your feedback.
Yeah, I just would want to trend my question to offer some contribution to the project. I think it would be very, very nice for on-premise editions to have it on real time, considering that's not going to use processing power from the network or servers or whatever.
When it comes to on-premise edition, I think it's too early for us to say if it will be available. Particularly the BI Builder will be available in on-premise version, because right now it's designed to run on our infrastructure in AWS servers. So
correct. When you use it in cloud, it's the same data center. If you use it on-premise, it means you have to exchange data. And it's the same problem with Power BI or Google Data Studio. It's better to have your data stored together. That's the key for speed.
Yeah, but I assume that the data would be stored all at once in your database, right?
No, well, for when it comes to BI Builder, we actually have a separate infrastructure for running
the cloud
the
account
analytics
inside Amazon.
So, yeah,
Exclusive structure for
Bitrix24 account, but the reports are running on a different server, but it's still in our infrastructure.
Sure.
So there is still exchange between data centers, but since they're optimized and, well, they're both run by us, well, it's working much quicker.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, for answering the questions.
Okay, Ankit, you're next.
Hello everyone, how are you guys?
Hi. Good.
So actually I have a question related to BI itself first. So I can see you have done wonders in BI in terms of CRM. Okay, but we also want to see something in the terms of task and project management. Okay.
Actually, tasks are part of BI. If you remember the screen, one of the data sets is tasks. It's not just for CRM. In fact, there's a lot of interactions between employees, messages, tasks. So BI is going to support. You will be able to analyze employee actions. It's not just for CRM. Thanks for your question, because I didn't stress this enough.
One more question.
Mentioned 17 data sets. That does include task, and it even does include smart process automation.
No, in the terms of, I wanted to highlight projects. Does the BI would have the accessibility of, collaborating in the terms of projects?
This is something that we can talk to our developers. If you provide, after you get your hands on BI, which is going to be this December or January, we'll be happy to, you have to provide specific feedback for specific entities inside task projects. This is very easy to implement after directions are provided.
Once we roll it out to your account, you will be able to play with it. We will have a special place in our partner portal. We can discuss more details about particular data sets, what's missing, what can be improved. And, well, from the get-go, you will get those data sets that we featured on the screen. Again, we'll share with you the full presentation and the videos so you can, well, take a closer look.
Got it. One more, as you have highlighted this point, I would also like to, if you can provide any kind of timelining, which particular features are going to get enabled at which particular time period. Okay, in which particular time period, in, let's say, during, as mentioned, the BI feature is going to get enabled by January or by December, or in the January.
By the end of this year, when it comes to builder, it will be by the end of the 2023.
Got it. So every single feature that we talk about is going to get enabled by the end of the year, right?
As I mentioned earlier, BI Builder, Copilot will be available by the end of this year. But when it comes to e-invoicing, new video calls, Bitrix24 Sign with employees, those are most likely to be available, well, slightly later, maybe early next year.
Got it. Thank you guys for referring to my question. Have a great day.
Thank you for your question. Emilio, you're next. Okay. And it looks like...
Okay, if we're done with questions, I want to let everyone know that we're going to run specific...
You hear me now?
Oh, yeah, you're back, Emilio. Great to hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for the presentation. I think the tools you are presenting today are a huge improvement in the Bitrix ecosystem itself. I have a little question that came to my mind. You will be using Copilot to improve the support channels?
Mm-hmm.
Or just think about?
We do have plans for it, but well, as you can see, we haven't mentioned it anyhow in the presentation. So it's like a big plan for the next release.
Yes, actually, we have some preparation inside. So just we are trying to use Copilot in different ways in our own company, and especially in serving clients.
No.
So just
I'm asking.
Next year we'll.
I ask you specific about Bitrix support. Maybe Copilot can help everyone in the ecosystem to improve the efficiency of the support timing. Think about connecting this to your knowledge base and
That's what Dmitry is saying, that our own support is now implementing Copilot in order to make our own internal support for customers and partners faster. This is something that's being done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Currently, they're just, gathering more experience, trying different approaches. And we believe that we can, build this experience and then, share it with our customers. Well, at the moment, as I know, the way the Copilot is used is very limited. It doesn't answer client queries automatically. It basically helps the support specialist to find the right answer. So it works as a co-pilot. It helps the support specialist to find the answer quicker. It helps them to check the information, proofread it, and it's basically helping the real humans to answer instead of answering instead of them.
Actually, there's one thing that I didn't, excuse me if I'm interrupting anyone. One of the main messages that needs to be clear is that people are afraid of artificial intelligence. People are afraid that artificial intelligence is going to take their jobs away. But what's really going to happen is that people in companies who use artificial intelligence will take away the jobs of those people who fall behind AI and don't use it. So this is one of the things that you need to realize yourself and stress to your customers after AI has been released, and you can demonstrate working AI scenarios that deliver benefits that are easily understood, that this is something that's going to happen very rapidly. You either learn how to use AI as a human being, or you're going to lose out.
Got it. I think could be a good improvement implementing Copilot in the support channels to answer specific error codes, specific how can I say, acknowledge base that you already have, that you already know that it's a recurring issue that can be something easy to solve, instead of engaging an engineer to check something that maybe we can do if we have the information. That's it.
Again, the goal is to improve human interaction, not to replace it with AI interaction. To be honest with you, I don't have a lot of information about how it's going with our support in terms of implementation of Copilot, but I do know that it does help them to find answers much quicker. It helps them to analyze, save time on analyzing the large conversation to get the essentials of the context. So this is just saving a lot of time. So they already tell us that their replies are getting much faster with the help of Copilot.
Got it. Thank you very much.
I see there is a lot of questions, as usual, about the on-premise version. I think we've already touched it on the partner portal, but again, I will repeat it. We don't have any estimate about Copilot release for the on-premise version, and same goes for the BI Builder. However, all the rest of it that you've seen, especially, well, including workflows on mobile, SPA on mobile, it's all going to be released to the on-premise version. And, well, I have been ensured by the dev team they will try to make it by the end of the year. So it will be a good, well, holiday present for all of us.
Okay, I think we're ready to...
I think that's all they wanted to hear, right?
Yes. We're going to have specific webinars about specific new features as they get rolled out. I think we have a webinar scheduled for partners about new mobile capabilities probably for December. I don't think you guys received email yet, but it's in discussions. And December, January, February, we're going to have regular technical intervals webinars where you will be able to ask specific questions. It's much easier to ask a question about AI after you had 2 weeks to use it, rather than ask theoretical questions in advance. And those we'll have a lot of those scheduled for the next 6 months.
So yeah, guys, again, go out there. Most of the features are already in your partner portals, or they will be available there, well, within hours. So go out there, explore it, so you get to play around with it, be prepared. Leave us your feedback. Tell us what features you're most excited about, you're most interested about, so we can basically get the idea of what we should be focusing on, exploring more details about it. I think you enjoyed some of the podcasts we started on our partner channels where Alex and Vlad are discussing some features in great details. We'll be making more of those based on your feedback. So it's very crucial for us to get your feedback about these new features, what you're most excited about it, where we can improve them, where we should be heading, which should get more attention, which is need more improvement. So again, we will be giving you links in the description where to go on the partner portal, but you can also, reach out to us anywhere. You have our emails, use chats on your partner portals to get to us and, deliver us your feedback. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for your questions. And it's been, I think, one of the good ones.
Actually, we will be waiting for your feedback on the partner portal, or just communicate us directly. So just if you have any question, maybe you will analyze the presentation we have at this very moment. So just understand what will be of value for you just to implement for your clients, because we have these features in development, in constant development. So just we have more plans to increase the functionality of each and other feature. So, and it will be very valuable for us to have your immediate feedback, for example, on new improvements of our mobile app, or just on a new standard you need to support for example, for e-signature or e-invoicing. So this will be put in our development for us to be ready for next release. Please provide us with feedback. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.